Good evening. I think I'm gonna do it. Stay up to the recommended time. And so I'm like thinking back, I have like memories from like Facebook and stuff. So I was like looking at them. And I took my engagement photos 4 years ago. Only 4 years ago. And I can't get over how short of a time that has been. Like, I feel like what I've went through has been way longer than just 4 years. And life was a lot similar to now. Not like last week now, like now. But like more happy and more like supportive. There was a lot more support in my family, in my life, that was supporting, like, if you guys understand, it's like people who like, and so I'm happy that it only took that short of a time to overcome it. But back then, I believed, my beliefs was, I did not, like, I used to watch those, like, shows that, like, had, like, there was, like, one guy with a bunch of girls and stuff like that. And, like, I could, like, kind of relate, but my thing is, like, people get bored over time and stuff, and like that's why like going on dates is really important, and like keeping the relationship young is important, and like trying to be compatible with one another and like try to like compromise with one another. So like, but I also know the other side of things is like once you go that way, it can be like trust issues, and like you don't put your full effort into that one individual, so you like, there's like things in that relationship that starts lacking, and so it can fall apart that way. And so I never really believed in an open relationship ever. I always thought that if you can't make it work with one individual, why don't you just leave? There's no point to keep on trying to mend a broken relationship. And having a whole bunch of like lovers, it's not the same, there's just so much effort. Like, I tried, after Patrick and I ended our engagement, we became roommates, and like I tried that like open relationship, even though like I was just single, trying to date people, and it turned really funky. Like, I don't know, there was just intimate talks just wasn't a thing. And so I was like sitting on my balcony, and I saw her, because I live in an apartment complex, and there's this girl that brings home random guys all the time, and I feel like she feels obligated to do it. I feel like that's not the way that she would like to live, but that's a life that she's forced into it. And I was forced into trying to live that life, but I'm too ugly to live that way, and I'm okay with that, even though I really want to be pretty or beautiful. But it's not a happy way to live. And like, I feel like people just need to learn how to practice on being alone. Like, I've been living by myself for a year alone. I don't even have an animal, and it gets lonely at times and stuff like that. But I think it's good for your health, because you don't expect that you always need like whatever that is in life. Like, so that's why like divorce is always confusing, because like people feel like they need to find somebody before they get a divorce with somebody else, and I'm just like, I think you're setting up your next relationship or marriage as a failure. I don't know, but I always heard that the first marriage usually lasts the longest. And stay clean out there, people. Stay clean. Because, I don't know. I was going to set appointments, to see a therapist. And that's not because of what I want. It's just because I reject my managers, private times. And they tell me that I need mental help because I refuse to, spend time with them. And I don't think, like, society's backwards in life. Like, and I hope companies and corporations will fix that over time. Because having relationships and romance is really common in companies. But the process of how people think nowadays is not correct. We should not be on leave because we rather just not be touched. We should be on leave because we can't handle not being touched. You see, there's a difference. So taking a stance and not going and seeing a therapist, because I should not vent to them on how I'm getting bullied into being forced into a relationship with people I don't want to be. Because I feel like that would be mentally well, not mentally ill.